About Obama speaking that it's coming straight from the government.
And from San Francisco, Sally Advanced Trinidad, the professor of religious studies at Santa Clara University. So we'll begin with you, Professor. I don't have any confidence in the politicians, not only in the United States, but around the world, confronting the Muslim terrorists. They seem afraid to do so. So now I'm asking the clergy to rise up in defense of the poor innocents who are being slaughtered. Do you agree with me?
Well, I certainly think that religious leaders should exercise their voice to talk about what true religion is, what truth claims about reality are. But I do want to caution that the Muslim, these terrorists, that it's not religion. It's a form of a kind of a cult of death that's got more to do with politics than it has to do with any kind of faith claims and truths about who God is and how God operates in the real world.
But isn't it true that it's good versus evil, Professor? Isn't it true that innocent people, human beings, are being slaughtered by evildoers using the name of God to do their killing? So if that is true, it's a good versus evil moral situation. Then we absolutely need religious leaders, like Pope Francis did this week, to speak out and tell the politicians, you got to stop it.
I certainly agree with that. One of the roles of religion is to name.
I'm glad you agree with that. Now, Rabbi, Jews all over the world are target number one to these Shiites.
Yeah, I never got that pizza.
And I'm asking every rabbi and every Jewish leader to come together and demand that President Obama and the other Western leaders do something about it. Am I wrong?
You're absolutely right, Bill. These are not random acts. It's true that the majority of the world's Muslim population are against jihad, but a whopping minority, according to the Pew study, 22%, are in favor of a form of jihad. Now, what does that mean? That means that it could be, if you look at the numbers, that more people are in favor of jihad than represented the Axis powers in 1939 when they took on Western civilization. That is a pandemic. So
yeah, I don't know if people understand 1.5 billion Muslims around the world, and if you've got 22% of them saying, yeah, we're going to kill Christians and Jews because we want to impose our perverted, twisted sense of religion, you've got to make a problem. Let me ask you this, though, Rabbi. Some of the opposition to aggressive action against ISIS and Al-Qaeda comes from the left and the far left in America, the progressive movement, which is very popular among some American Jews. How do you explain that?
Well, listen, I can't speak for them. That is not my point of view, Bill. I want to say very clearly that had the world listened to Winston Churchill in the 30s, 50 million people's lives would have been spared. So, you know, when I see this appeasement and the fact that no one is willing to call it what it is, this is a war against Islamic fundamentalism. Not mentioning the name does a disservice to the battle. Who are we fighting? We're not fighting millions of Christians who are terrorists. We're not fighting millions of Jews who are terrorists. We happen to be fighting a significant minority of Islamic fundamentalists that are perverting their religion, and it'll take the rest of the Muslim population, those who are against jihad, to aggressively take them on.
No, I agree 100% with that. Now, Professor Tremblay, religion by its very nature in America is peace-loving. All right, both the Christian faith and the Jewish faith, and for you know.